Let's get started with 4404. This is Chrome and Bowman, and we have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 9 spots in this break. Your fillers in this one, we've got Pethora, Marcel, Danley, Walter, Brandon S., Austin L., Tony P., Josh M., Michael C., Wally, Trevor K., Jeff B. for 3, Josh Y., Manny for 4, John R., Justin R., Jason D., Victor Benellos, Bradley, Claw Machine, Bradley for another one, Tan for 2, Ethan for 3, Addison 1 time, Derek S. for 3, and Andrew R.
Let's get it, girl.
Hop in the shower, Addison, so your filler will hit. We're going to go 5 times. Top 9 are going to make it on into the break. Good luck to my fillers. I'll buy someone a gold spot if you can guess exactly what I'm making to eat right now. Top ramen. Jeezy said mac and cheese. I said top ramen. Top 9 are going to get in. We've got Ethan L., Manny C., Marcel, Claw Machine, Josh M., Michael C., Victor Benellos, Ethan, and John R. making it on in. You guys are good. Tyler, you had to give other people some time.
Oh, that was
Buffalo chicken pizza rolls.
Those are good.
Dang, that sounds good.
Scratch?
From scratch or from a box? Man, some buffalo chicken sounds good right now. He gave nobody any time whatsoever. My bad, my bad. On Saturday, I'll do it again. Well, I know what I'm going on Saturday. Let me write down, what did you say? You said buffalo chicken pizza rolls? I'm going to guess you're going to have the same thing.
Are they from scratch?
Did you make them, or were they pre-made? Top ramen with egg. That's always good. All right. We have Gerald Campos on top, down to John R. on the bottom. I haven't had ramen in like a long time. Ramen just has so much MSG and calories, but it's so good. It's the best soup. I still haven't tried the chicken noodle. You guys told me to try the chicken noodle from Chick-fil-A. I want to try it. Jeremy K. up top, all the way down to Ian on the bottom. Man, nothing good, nothing better than a ramen. Like, the thing about ramen is it doesn't matter if you're eating a $15 bowl of ramen or a 30-cent pack of ramen. It's good no matter what. Diamondbacks on top, down to the Nationals on bottom. Like, you just, ramen is, you know, so good. We've got the Rangers on top, all the way down to the Yankees on bottom. You have been to the National. Am I missing out? I don't think you're missing out. It's cool to go to the National and to make that experience, but I don't think you're missing out. Jeremy with the Rangers, Victor Manellos with Padres, Dimitri with the Pirates, Sam Lee with the White Sox and Marlins, Adrian with the Dodgers, Manny with the Astros, Sam Lee with the Diamondbacks, Michael C. with the Reds, Brian L. Rays and Blue Jays, Graham with the A's, we have Ian with the Orioles, we've got Jason S. with the Nationals, Josh M. with the Rockies, Furry Goat Red Sox, Darius with the Cardinals, Jeff B. with the Royals. By the way, thank you, Darius, for selling me that Sean Kemp from last weekend. Appreciate it. Gerald with my Mariners on a gold member spot. I am happy with the Suarez trade, yes. Justin P. with the Guardians, Russell P. with the Giants, Claw Machine Braves, Ethan L. with the Cubs, Marcel with the Mets, John R. with the Angels, Raymond with the Phillies and Twins, Tori with the Tigers, Ethan L. with the Brewers, and Ian with the Yankees. I will say everybody should experience the National once, for sure. But if, like, digging through dollar boxes and seeing, like, old vintage stuff, like, if that has, like, no appeal for you, honestly, you're not missing much. Because from what I've seen in all the videos, and I haven't been again since 2019, but everything's at comp, you know, everybody's expensive now, and, you know, it's very fun. It's a lot of fun, but I don't think it's a mandatory experience. But I would say if you were in a position to go to the National at least once in your lifetime, go to the National once in your lifetime, because you will see cards that you'll never see again. Some people, they bring stuff that's not even for sale. That's their PC stuff. You see some insane cards. Babe Ruths and PSA 9 mantles and just the craziest stuff. I don't know what it's like now, though, you know, in this new age of, you know, content creators and influencers walking around with cameramen. It wasn't really like that when I was going. There was a handful, but now I gotta imagine there's just like so many people. Do you think they'll have Windlers there? I think if you dig through some $20 boxes, you'll see some nice Windlers. I can't imagine. I just can't imagine bringing like a camera crew to the National and being that person and causing a big scene. I would never want to be that person personally. I probably, like, the next time I go to, like, a major card show, you're not even going to see me recording content. Like, I just like to live in the moment. I like to appreciate the moment. Like, when I'm doing stuff like that or when I'm out somewhere, I almost forget to record content. Like, for me, it's like, I almost just want to live in the now, and I want to appreciate what I'm seeing live, and I just don't want to record content and be off in my own little world. Like, I want to be enjoying the company and enjoying the atmosphere and just kind of living in the now. I'm really bad about, you know, even when me and Brittany go places, I'm really bad about just taking pictures. Just because I just try to disconnect a little bit from, you know, the digital world, and I just try to appreciate, you know. I'm really bad about taking pictures, even with, like, family and stuff. And when we go out to dinner or something, or when I go down and see my dad, I'm just horrible about taking pictures and video. I have a PSA 10 Mac Jones. How much at the oh my gosh. Well, you gotta wait for Trevor Lawrence to get, or he's on the Niners now, isn't he? Mac Jones is a Niners backup for Purdy. You gotta wait for Purdy to get hurt. Yeah, for me, it's more about being present than it is about making content. Even when I go to the local card shows, and I haven't been to one in a minute. I need to get over to the Everett show. That's why I need to bring Lively, and he can just document everything, and I can just be one of those guys at a card show with a cameraman. Shohei Ohtani on the Showtani's Showtime Showcase. We've got Kobe Mayo on the Greatness Loading. Doll Joseph on the Reptilian. Bring Lively to run around with the camera. Shove it in my face. Leo DeVries. Ask me what I'm doing every 5 minutes. Cam Smith on the X-Fractor for the Astros. Take your DSLR. Oh my god. I'll take a one-touch. Actually, Lively, get your DSLR out and take a picture. Because it's Jesus Made on the auto going to Ethan. That's a nice auto right there. We will gladly accept from Bowman a Made auto. It's probably the top auto in the product right there. That's definitely a one-touch. Nice hit right there. Jesus Made. First squirrels of the break. Nice hit. Good start to this one. Off to a hot start. Off to a hot start. Keishel, Morse, Sullivan. Off to a hot start in this one. Dylan Cruz on the Rookie of the Year. Wilkinson, Condon. Hey, the best content is filming yourself as if you're a celebrity. Hey, I mean, I get it. That's just not my style, but I get it. There's some, you know, content creators that are just, you know, the person who I think does show, who does the best, like, show content, without question, like, it's not even close, is Card Collector 2. I think Card Collector 2 does it right. So, you know, if he's running around with a camera crew, you know what? You know what they're getting out of that camera crew that's following Card Collector 2 around? They're getting top-tier content. And you know what? The thing about Ryan is, like, I've known Ryan for, like, over a decade now. I remember when he didn't have a shop. I remember when he was just kind of one of the people trying to get the hobby on Instagram. Because Instagram didn't used to have a lot of card accounts. It wasn't like it was back in the day. So he was one, really, who built up the Instagram card community. And, you know, I've known him for a long time. And he's had a ton of success in the industry. Now he has a shop. You know, he's one of the biggest content creators. He's one of the most recognizable faces. And I still think that, you know, for as far as he's come, he's still very grounded. He's still a lot of the same person that I remember when we were sponsoring his Instagram trade nights back in 2016 with ComC. So he hasn't changed a whole lot over the years, I will say. Just the responsibilities of being a card shop owner and that. What do I think about the moves Mariners made today? I like them. Johnny Level is going to be on the Reptilian. I think, like, of all the content creators that are, like, you know, influencer creators, like, he's easily the most grounded one. There's just a lot of them who are just very much out of touch with the general hobby. 86 of 125, greatness loading Kobe Mail. And that's one thing that I always strive to, you know, I know a lot has changed for me over the 5 years of having this channel, but I always try to stay rooted in who I am and who I was before this channel and try to understand the hobby perspective of people at every levels of it. 74 of 250, Thomas White. I mean, my PC, for example, some of my favorite cards are like $5 cards, the same that I was collecting 10 years ago. Like, I don't just like expensive cards, I like cheap cards too. Like, I like everything, and, you know, hopefully I always collect that way, because that's how I like to collect. Like, I like the nice cards, and nowadays maybe I can afford a little bit, you know, nicer of cards, but I still buy, you know, purples to $2.99 of my favorite guys, you know. We give up a lot for Suarez. We did not give up a lot for I don't think we give up a lot. Locklear was, you know, Locklear was red hot, but we traded him at his peak as far as trade value goes. What are my thoughts on Roth and the new guy Mamba? I don't really have an opinion about him. I don't watch their content. It's not for me. That style of content just isn't for me. I watched a video on Monday or Tuesday this week. It might have been yesterday. I think it was on Monday. I watched a video, and the title was, "Why are sports cards so expensive?" And I really wanted to hear what this person's opinion was. And it didn't answer the question. All it was a show video of a bunch of his friends showing off their most high-end cards, and that's it. And I was like, what is this? Like, what is this content for? Who is this for? I didn't understand the content. It didn't appeal to me. So, a lot of that content just isn't for me. JJ Weatherholt right there. How do you feel about the A's guy? Kurtz? I mean, he's probably going to win Rookie of the Year. Sweeney, Long, Petrie. Jacob Wilson was probably going to win, and then he got hurt. He fractured his wrist, apparently. Quintaro, Taveras. Skeens on the treasure trove. McGonigal, Rodriguez, and Zhang. I mean, I make it known which creators I don't like in the industry. I mean, I don't want to, you know, go on a soapbox here. 113 of 350, Sam Basalo. Kyle DeBarge. Sean Keys, Perdomo. Bo Walker. Jesus Tolero, and Javier Magolin. Kurtz is going to have 30 home runs and 100 RBIs. Yep. Hell of a rookie year for him. And he got the call-up. He wasn't even like a April call-up. He was like a, what, late May call-up maybe? He's been around for, what, like a month and a half, maybe 2 months now? But didn't Jacob Wilson start the season with them, too? And Wilson was on a tear. He was hitting almost 400 at one point. And he had a super high batting average. And unfortunately, then he got overshadowed by his other rookie teammate. And now he has an injury. Yeah, Locklear was, you know, this was his highest trade stock by far. Because he's been red hot. But, you know, maybe sometimes you just got to trade for a rental, you know. Sometimes you just need a guy that can get you over the edge and get you over to the, get you into the playoffs. Make that push. Aiden Miller. PJ Morlando is going to be on the Speckle Mini Diamond. Non-numbered on that one. Weatherholt. We've got River Ryan on our red rookie. Jonah Tong, Suarez, and Hagen Smith. Yeah, he dropped almost 100 points. Yep. Big Amish is him. Is that what you guys are calling Kurtz now? Is that his nickname, or is that the nickname you gave him, Tim? We'll do more Bowman. We'll do 2024 Bowman Chrome Hobby. That box made me miss the chromes from the fake Mega Box. I apologize. I don't have any fake Mega Boxes to throw into this break. I'm so sorry. Otherwise, I would. I'd throw in those fake Megas. They call him Big Amish because he's from Amish country. I didn't know that. I thought Tim literally gave him that nickname. I didn't know that was like his actual nickname. I thought Tim appointed him that nickname. There's Brian Wu. He was a loser today against the A's. Wyatt Langford is going to be on the old school 25th anniversary. Tito Vargas. 2 pitchers are your 4th and 5th best pitching prospect. You know what the thing is, though, about Mariners and pitching prospects? We'll just make more. I'm not worried about pitching prospects. I'm worried about the Mariners not being able to develop hitters. Manzardo, that's always been our biggest problem. Jose Ramirez, the knockout king. 225 of 299 going to the Cleveland Guardians. So, I'm okay with trading away pitching prospects because we just have an abundance of it in our system. So, I'm okay with that. We just drafted that LSU pitcher as well. So, it's fine. International of Vargas and Lirizzano for the Dodgers. And Gabriel de los Santos. Mariners have no trouble cultivating pitching prospects. Jake Bloss, Beltre, Wicks. How about Leo DeVries to 99? Going to the Padres on the Gladiators of the Diamond autograph. Going to Victor Bonello, 66 of 99. We'll get that in a one touch. Congratulations, Mr. Bonellos. Brandon Cooks to 99. No Brandon Cooks to 99. Gladiators of the Diamond to 99. Leo. Nice hit right there.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
How do you know if there's any filler spots available and what happens if someone doesn't get in? You can check the website right now to see if we have filler spots available. We should. We run a filler prior to the start of every break. You can go back about 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes, and watch how the filler was ran for this one. And see, if you don't make it on into the break, you don't get anything shipped to you. So you're effectively helping somebody else make it on into the break. But if you want to stick around, you can either go back and watch that one, or you can stick around and wait and watch the next one. Sebastian Wolcott, Trey Turner. There's going to be Jason Dominguez and Roderick Arias for the Yankees. And Alexander Albertus is going to be on the purple, 156 of 250, going to the Dodgers. Going Adrian G. Yeah, if you want to buy into breaks, the link is at the top of the chat or rungoodlife.com. And not a problem. Angel Feliz, Kyle Teal, Manzardo. Koloki is going to be on the Shimmer. Jose Castro, going to be on the Aqua, 8 of 125. Love the trade. Locklear is a quadruple A player. Hopefully M's management pays Gino an extension like they originally should have. I agree. At the end of the night, we do a filler giveaway for all the folks that didn't get into a breakthrough filler. It's just for 1 or 2 people that win a like mega box or something like that. But yeah, if you don't make it on in, we don't ship you out a package. Bobby Witt Jr., Andrew Abbott, and a Max Muncy on the Arizona Fall League. Wicks, International of Luciano and Mauricio. This is an even number break, so that's going to go over to the Giants. Laranza Ferreris. I like this Mariners lineup. We have a green in here. This might be an auto. Luciano, Asensio, Acuna, Cabbage. For Washington, Carlos Batista, 31 of 99 is our auto. For Jason S., that's family pack. True green to 99, Carlos Batista. Got a Randy Rosarina in that lineup too. Yep, can't forget about him. My first Bowman of J. Dom. Brian Wu is going to be on the pink, and that is going to be number 212 of 299. Got Jeter Martinez and Emil Morales.
They just traded.
Emil Morales got traded?
No, Jeter Martinez.
Oh, Jeter Martinez got traded. Okay. Are there some more upgrades out there since I had already resigned myself to losing? Harry Ford. Could they make more trades? Sure. Shohei and Yamamoto on the International Impact. Durbin and Dolo Joseph. I don't know if they're going to make any more trades. Maybe bolster the roster a little bit. Did Walmart refund me? They did. Maybe they'll bolster the bullpen a little bit more, although they already got one arm. I don't see them landing like whoever's the biggest name at the deadline. I don't know who's available out there, but I don't see them making too much bigger of a splash. Gino Suarez seems to be the big splash that they were trying to make. And that's a pretty big move. The Mariners usually don't do anything big like that at the end. And they got both Naylor and Suarez. When they got Josh Naylor, I did not expect them to get Gino Suarez. I thought that was going to be our big move at the deadline. And I was like, oh, that's a typical Mariners move. That's something they would do. All right. Chrome Hobby. Jaron Duran still out there. I mean, who are they going to replace, though? Who are they going to replace in their... Oh, for the Mariners? They're not doing that. RGL, as I'm sitting here sorting cards with a boot on and painkillers, listening to you, I think back to the amount of joy you felt over... Hey, Caveman. We love having you in this community, Caveman. Caveman, you're the best. Alright, first few packs. We got Hayden Birdsong Refractor. Oh my gosh, why would you do that? Caveman, thank you so much with the $99.99 super chat. Caveman, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. James Wood on the 90. You didn't have to do that, Caveman. We appreciate you. Nico Horner is going to be on the refractor. That is not a short print. Got a Fortune 15 of Dylan Cruz.
You got a torn Achilles.
He has a torn Achilles. Yeah, he's in a little bit of pain right now. Our friend Caveman's in a little bit of pain with a torn Achilles right now. Cardinals got Blaze Jordan.
He's still young. Oh.
Yeah, Blaze Jordan is very young. Damn, what kind of drugs did they give you? That's funny. Pay to win, #1 crown, says Pathora. Unbelievable. This YouTube thing that they do, pay to win.
Do it. Hey, you know, tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, if you guys don't know where to get some action at tomorrow, JMLB Live. JML, what do you have tomorrow? I know you have baseball. Do you have baseball? You have WWE. You have Fanatics Fest Series 1 and Chrome. I know you have Marvel. You have Marvel with the new like Flair and stuff like that.
Nice little basketball break that's under $100.
Basketball, yep. Levi Jordan is our auto. How many at-bats does Levi Jordan have for the Reds? He had 10 at-bats with 1 hit last year. Levi Jordan going to Cincy, going to Michael C. Jackson Merrill on the all-etch. Was not the auto we were looking for. Nolan Jones refractor. Dylan Dingler, 130 of 199. Pathora, start calling me a yak. Do it. Dylan Cruz, power players. Chisholm, David Festa, Jackson Merrill, future stars. Adrian De Castillo. Do it. JML has pickleball, bowling, table tennis, and Olympics tomorrow in his breaks. Quit ripping on Puyallup kid Levi Jordan. I can't remember. Does it really say Puyallup, Washington? It does say Puyallup, Washington. All right. I will stop ripping on Levi Jordan. The 30-year-old rookie. 30 years old. 30 years old, Levi Jordan. I went 1 for 10 on my 8th grade baseball team. I got autos. Anyone want one, says Jake. It's funny. That's actually funny. We have a gold wave in that pack. But he did make it. Let's give props to anybody who makes it to the show, even if they get 1 single at bat. They still did more in the league than we could ever do. He's 10 years younger than me, says Warhorde Boy. He made it to the majors before any of us. That's right. That is correct. I'll take an auto and a sticker. Alright, let's finish off this box of Chrome. There's Merrill, Jackson Holiday on the Future Stars. We've got Garrett Cole on the Refractor. Just one at-bat would be a dream, correct. Mookie Betts, none of us got a single at-bat in the majors. Unless Phil Hughes is in chat, then he got one or two. Kobe Mayo on the Fortune 15. We haven't seen Phil in a minute. Adele Amador on the Rookie Refractor. Julio on the 1990. Fortune 15 of Skeensy. Christian Walker. Refractor of Mason Miller. Thomas Sagasi for the St. Louis Cardinals. Going to be on the Gold Wave. 24 of 50. Can I explain the Fortune 15? No. No, I can't. Kobe Mayo, Ronald Acuna, and Jackson Jobe. The Fortune 15. Maybe it's 15 of the best players from around the league. No, I can't. I don't know what the Fortune 15 stands for. Actually. Can you? No, it doesn't say anything about it. I think it's just it's card number 8 in the set, so there's probably 15 players. Why isn't it 25? I know. Fortune 25. It's probably just the 15 players that they like or something like that. 15 young players. We have a bunch of Delight boxes coming up next. We'll start off with the cheapest one. This is 2024 Bowman Chrome Delight. 24 Bowman Chrome Delight. What year is the throwback Mookie from? 1990. A Fortune 500. It might be a play on words. We're going to kick off with Milo Rushford. We have gold on the back. Gold or yellow. Milo Rushford, our first auto for Kansas City, going to Jeff B. Andrew Walters, going to be for the Cleveland Guardians. Do you think everything is going to run tonight, Dendon Dennis? Everything is going to run. Yellow. Red. Shortstop first. Bernard Moon, Bernard Moon, number 13. 54 of 75. Warren's kid. I got 10 cases of the mystery product tops released on Tuesday. Now, everything is running tonight. That was trash. There was no product they released on Tuesday. To the moon. They said they were releasing a mystery product and they released nothing. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's do a Chrome Breakers. 25 Chrome Breakers. Yes. On Monday, they do their releasing this week. And it said Tuesday at noon, mystery product, and then that never happened. I don't know what their deal was. We have a Shadow Etch in here. We have a Shadow Etch case hit. 2 base autos. Sounds pretty mysterious to me. Jace Young for the Tigers. We got Michael Wacha. There's Dashawn Kersey. Michael King and Connor Norby. Your Shadow Etch case hit for Baltimore going to Ian. It's Kobe Mayo on the Shadow Etch. Shadow Etch of Kobe Mayo going to Baltimore. Congratulations. I heard Will Levis likes mayo in his coffee. Kobe Mayo will one touch that one off, but the Shadow Etch case hit. We've got a Youthquake of Rhett Lauder. We have a gold Youthquake for the Rangers. That is going to be Dustin Harris. 17 of 50. Rangers is Jeremy. We have an orange to 25. of Jacob Wilson, 3 of 25. Well, all right. There's another one touch for us.
I don't think the Mayo's in.
You don't think you don't think the Shadow Etch is okay? Jacob Wilson to 25. And Jackson Merrill on the Youthquake, 46 of 99. Your 2 autos. Grant Holmes, good old Grant Holmes for the Braves. Man. That mustache, that hair. And for the Astros, Shea Whitcomb. JML says Kobe Mayo, not a one-touch. 31, 46, 60, and 55 on the Mayo. Wow, okay. People don't appreciate the Shadow Etch as a K-City.
Well, the problem is they have numbered ones too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they diluted it.
Yep.
by-
It looks like Kenny Powers. Yep, this is Kenny Powers. That's Kenny Powers in the bigs right there.
Like Rod Beck.
Rod Beck.
Rest in peace.
Sean Casey. Sean Casey had that mustache at one point.
Sean Casey was okay for the Yankees for a couple of years back.
Alright, we'll one touch up the Jacob Wilson.
Passon's a weird.
We will one touch that one. We'll put that one in just a standard one touch. We'll do our Bowman Delight next.
Nah, I mean, Jacob Wilson's very nice.
Jacob Wilson to 25 is nice, even though he's hurt right now. Still a Orange Geo rookie to 25. Kurtz only has a redemption in the set. Send on, you bought into baseball. Were you trying to buy into basketball? 450 and 640 last sold on the Jacob Wilson. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right, let's do Bowman. We'll end with Delight.
Oh, okay, you're doing baseball.
You did mean, okay. Come on. Let's get another top prospect auto. That was fun. Did you buy Rolling Stones White Sparkles? I did not. I think we have a crystal. Where's our autos in here? That's an auto. That's an auto. That's right. It's one on the back. Did I pull any Time Warp Supers? No Time Warp Supers. Not yet. Do you join to buy a team? Do I have to join to buy a team on one of these breaks? You do need to buy a spot to be in a group break. Yes. Sagasi, Elvin Garcia. Crystallized of Luis Ángel Acuna. Nice one for the Mets. Going to Marcel in this break on a filler. Probably one touch that one on up. I think that's around $100. Red rookie of Ben Rice. You can just hang out. Oh, you don't need to be a member. No. You don't need to be a member or anything. You just go to the website and buy into whatever you want. Orange to 25 for the Reds. Naval Mariano, 15 of 25. That's what I thought too, Pathora. Mitch Jeb, 187 of 250. Rafael Flores, 11 of 150. Cody Freeman, going to be our first auto, and that is going to be a $700 Cody Freeman right there.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
89 of 499. Going to be good for the minor bounty. Going to Jeremy K for $700. $700 right there. Congratulations, Jeremy. Cody Freeman and $499. Andrew Morris is going to be on the back for the Twins. And in the center, Mojo to 150. The PJ.
Nice.
PJ Morlando, 25 of 150. That might be over $100 right there. Cody Freeman is going to be a bounty card. That is going to be good for Jeremy for $700 on the minor bounty. 50 on Morlando. Well, I'm glad that we hit a bounty for somebody in there. Yeah, that's $50 comp right there on the PJ Morlando, said JMO.
How much is this card now?
Delight, Bowman Delight, $800 or more. It's just crazy comp on those.
How much was it at launch? 5,
5 at launch, I think. I think these came out at 500 and now they're like 800 because there's just like not much available.
I remember I ran like a half case.
Yep.
It was pretty, you know, affordable.
We'll one touch up the crystallized of Luis Angel Acuna. There you go. Congratulations to the Mets. Final box in this break. One more delight. You see a nice auto in here to wrap it up. JML thinks we're due for a Legends auto. I don't know. I see a mini diamond auto. We've got Reese Hoskins. There's going to be Shane Bieber. Ryan McMahon. Zach Nato. Grant Holmes again. Josh Bell. Youthquake of James Wood. James Wood for the Youthquake. How about a Frozen Fractor of Marcus Semien? -1 of 0. Dude, that's our first Frozen Fractor this year. Those look so good. -1 of 0 on the Semien for the Rangers. Another hit for the Rangers. That's so good looking. That's awesome looking right there. That's a great looking parallel.
I knew Bathorn was going to say that.
Frozen Semien. Oh my god. We'll one touch that one on up. Semien, not the guy we were looking for. We've got Isaac Collins, 32 of 99. Jake DeGrom, 61 of 99. Your final two autos, we have a speckle or a mini diamond and a base. Base for the Astros. Shea Whitcomb again. Another one. Final card of the break. And that is going to be Tyler Locklear for the Mariners. Going to Gerald, the guy who just got traded tonight. Tyler Locklear to wrap it up. That's a keeper. Bye-bye, Tyler, says Taylor. Hello, Dust, says Taylor. RGL gonna come through for me. I feel it, says Taylor. I'm gonna try. Diamondbacks legend. Well, I think JML's coming in to rip the next break. I think JML's coming in to rip the next one because it's got that whole Mosaic Hobby box that literally sends me into outer space.
I was wondering why.
That one, that box, I still don't want to rip one of those. I want to do the next break, but I don't want to die. I don't want to have a seizure because of lasers on the card to mess me up. So JML gonna rip that next one for you guys.
Works better for me.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the hits. Semien -5. Let's take a look. And we have a full spot being given away in that next break, and that is courtesy of Colfax Collectibles. We also have a gold member spot in it. Rather do a break with Jeff Wilson or open that Mosaic? I'd rather open the Mosaic. Yeah, I don't know. A couple weeks ago, the lasers in that product were kind of messing me up, giving me a really bad headache. So I'm going to not tempt fate. And I'm just going to let JML rip the next one. And then I'll probably be able to finish off the night. I think I should be able to finish off this final four. Marcus Semien, -1. There's 5 of those. They go negative because it's frozen, like a joke. Crystallized of Luis Angel Acuna. We have the Jacob Wilson to 25. We have the Leo DeVries to 99. And we've had the Jesus Mate base auto.
I pulled the frozen.
And that's going to do it. That's going to do it. Oh, JML pulled it. Oh.